Happy moment to you. So this sort of looks at this, kind of taking this kind of to deeper a little bit, looking at the things that are coming into me and watching or becoming more aware of the way in which it unfolds. Like today, I saw a praying mantis. Pretty cool. So that is an easy thing. Saw a praying mantis. Looked that up, and it had great wisdom for me. But what I also want to draw all of our attention to is, how did I get to the spot of seeing the praying mantis? It's sort of it's a deepening of this sort of sense, knowing, believing, anchoring within me that every step that I'm taking is directive. Every step that I'm taking is good, working towards my good. Everything is in concert. It's not like somehow the universe or love or spirit comes and swoops in and does this one event and plops a praying mantis there and then swoops out, and then 2 or 3 hours go by, or 2 or 3 days go by, or 2 or 3 months go by. No, it's a constant sort of ebbing. It's a constant flowing in. It never ceases. And so every step is part of the journey to the praying mantis. And this morning's process was pretty obvious, so I thought it was a good one to look at, say out loud. So I parked my car in my little driveway, and I have a feral community of kitties that live by my house that I feed. And they love Ethel, my car, spirit name, remember, to lay on Ethel when I drive her. And it's underneath a beautiful kind of shaded tree, so she's cool, and it just is fun, and they'll just lay up there. So I feed them breakfast early in the morning, 5:36, and then when I get ready to leave the house, 7:38 usually, they have had a nice breakfast earlier, and they're, lounging on Ethel. And I have this one sweet, precious feral that I can touch and love on, and his name is Stash. Looks like he has a mustache. But anyway, he does not run when I come. The other ferals, as soon as I get close to Ethel, they jump off and go about their day. But old Stash is just in the middle of Ethel's hood or roof, and he just is like, love ya. I'm enjoying this moment. So, and I can't reach him, when he's in the middle of the roof. So I've gotten in the habit of, I bring out an extra little bowl, little plate of wet food that they love, and I will put it on top of my trash can, and then he will come towards it, and I pick him up and put him over on the trash can, and then I get an Ethel and leave. That's a lovely ritual in the morning. Stash and I tell myself we both enjoy it. So this morning I did that, and every morning we've done this for months, probably years. And he just laps up that food. So this morning, did the ritual, put him over. And by the time I open my door and get an Ethel, I see him. He's on my front hood of Ethel. I'm like, how did you jump back over there? And why did you jump back over there? Your food's over here. Very unusual. Very unusual. Never happened before. So I get out. I go to the front hood, pick him up. As I'm picking him up, I look on the other edge of the front hood, and there is the praying mantis, which is a really extraordinary thing. I haven't seen a praying mantis in years. So the praying mantis message will come in a different time, but the message now to look at is that journey, that process. I have my routine, I'm doing my routine, then there's a disruption. Stash isn't doing what he normally does. So what is my reaction? This morning I had just no reaction. I mean, it was just kind of cute. I was like, oh, Stash, what are you doing? I thought, you don't like that food. I didn't really, it was a non-reaction, but I was like, you can't be on Ethel. So, I'm basically just trying to get him up and back to the top of the trash can to rest. And then I saw but oftentimes, maybe my reaction is, what the, certainly I've had that reaction. Why are you on the, not that he would be, but maybe another cat wouldn't get off or something, there'd be this event, and I'd be like, why is this happening? I need to get on with my day, or I need to figure this out, or what are you doing? Why are you disrupting me? Why are you irritating me? Why is traffic frustrating me? Why are this outside thing not responding or acting the way I want it to act? But then understanding that that thing on the outside is also part of this flowing. I mean, it's sort of, if we could understand it, it wouldn't be pure love, pure light, right? It's beyond our brain to be able to process all these things. But we can become more aware. We can become conscious. And then embed that consciousness. And then embody that knowing. And live our life in that space that every disruption, every little stash on the hood, that moment is leading to a praying mantis moment. And that metaphor is going to work whether it's bam, bam, it happens right away, or you have the disruption and then the praying mantis comes a week later, or you have the disruption and the praying mantis comes a year later. That formula is always the formula. So it's fun. If you see something, you hear the song on the radio, you see the animal, you see the thing that you're saying, oh, that's spirit moving in, then try to back it up a little bit and see, oh, how did I get here? Well, let me start looking at all the different pieces and find that same excitement and that same joy, and that same knowing that it is just Tuesday, every event. So, love you. It is just Tuesday.